Hello, this is day number 5 or 6. I'm not 100% sure. Don't think it's 7. If it's 7, then this is rough. I have some incredibly bad news. Well, it's not necessarily bad. It kind of is bad. We blew off funded. We blew off funded today. Accidentally. Our first funded has gone. It's gone. I took 2 trades today. And this is not a story of me in the previous trades where it's been like, I'm not bad at trading, I just can't find it's the entry. Nope. You fucked up today. You fucked up today. What a dickhead. But for some reason you don't feel that bad. I don't feel bad. I don't feel that annoyed. A bit less than the previous trades because I feel like I've got out of the shower, by the way. That's why I'm in an hoodie and my hair may look wet. Look, oh, it's not gonna do it, but it's pretty sick. That I don't know. Yeah, we lost a trade, 2 trades, and we risked 2.5%. Can you fucking believe it? What a knobhead. But the lads that you trade with all took the same trade, Matty and lads. So let's get into it. Straight off at market open, we flew up, and Nasdaq was just coming straight for this high. We swept this high, so you know the strat. You wait for a retrace, you draw equilibrium within the retrace, and now I'm be annoyed because I should have waited to see. This is obviously a fair value gap, and it wasn't like I didn't see it. I knew it was there. Um, so that's a problem. And we respected the fair value gap as fair value gaps should be respected, and you know this. But the strategy that you backtest also shows that when you close above the 50% line of the equilibrium, then you enter, which you did, and you set your stops here, and you put it in the group chat, and then Matty said, "Oh lad, I've fucking my stops are below here, so you move your stops down here," which is still a mad trade. Like I put 2.5% on, so I put 200 and I think it was $254. Times that by 2.1. I mean the spreads on the same on C Trader, so it was like it was different. And we just instantly tanked. Not a single blue candle. Like you got stopped out and then it turned, but not a single upwards candle in a long position is rough. That's your fault. And as you can see, we never swept this high. Oh, and tell a lie, we swept this high fucking 3 hours ago. So you put this in the group chat. You see all the boys have lost the trade, and I was like, fuck this. I know the markets. Fuck you. And then I see we sweep sell side on ES. So ES didn't sweep buy side, but we now swept sell side. So I'm like, fuck it. Nasdaq's gonna sweep sell side. You enter. Um, Now on the 3 minute chart, I've not really spoken to ads about this, nor do I really care. The 3 minute candle wasn't a retrace. It was a red. It was still a down candle, but on the 1 minute there was 3 consecutive bullish candles, meaning a 3 minute retrace. That makes sense, right? That that makes sense to me. That makes sense. So you fucking we came below, and guess what? Fair value gap again. You just get fucking raped, like straight away, straight away. And I know for this one, I had like 700, 800 to win. Um, Now, I risked 5% on the day and I lost 5% on the day, which wouldn't have. I still had 3% left in the account. Like I was on 9.3k, meaning I have 3k until I blow the account. However, I forgot about max daily drawdown, and my max daily drawdown is $500, and I risked $524. So I'd still have the account if it wasn't for $24, which is kind of funny. And as soon as you enter this trade, you shat yourself, and you instantly brought your TP to break even because you shit bricks. You were like, I shouldn't have done that. You didn't know about the max daily drawdown. You found out a few hours later in the gym. I'm talking to myself in the future here, which is weird. I'm still gonna do it. I don't give a fuck. Um, yeah, you found out in the gym. I found out in the gym, and then you bought another funded. So at least you got a new funded out of the day. Look at it like that. But yeah, you've had a really bad day today. That loss hit you, hit me. Um, yeah, man. So what's happened here is Nasdaq has swept buy side. ES hasn't, because I think it's I don't know why. I can't pretend like I know why. I've just blown a fucking funded. I'm just gonna give you my summary. Maybe the markets didn't. There's a few things. Maybe it was too far away for them to do it, but I don't believe that. I think it's more of ES wanted to sweep sell side. It was maybe more achievable, but that high is closer than this low. Maybe because Nasdaq swept the high and then was an instant rejection. TJR strat. I thought when I lost, I thought in the video tonight I'm going to be explaining the TJR strat and where I would have entered. There wasn't even an entry for the TJR strat. TJR posted a video today saying how I made $0. So he he didn't trade today. I risked 5% and lost it. Double trading as well. What a fucking idiot! I've messed up my thing here, but I'm not really too concerned because it's not a. I know this isn't going to be a consistent thing. I kind of had a fuck you attitude on the day, which should never have happened, but it's like I know this is unlikely to happen again. I'm not saying it won't ever happen again. I'm just saying I know this won't happen again soon. I might quote myself on that. The next video is going to be who knows what. Hopefully a win. I'm not going to say it is because I don't know. It's a bit awkward when that happens. But anyway, so ES didn't sweep buy side, Nasdaq did. Nasdaq didn't sweep sell side, but ES did. So the trade was on ES realistically, which is sad. Which is sad. Um, I don't know what more to take away from this. There was high time frame SMTs I'm fairly certain of. I might be completely wrong here. We're coming up for this hourly fair value gap. That was one of my TPs for the long. That was going to be my final TP. Uh, huh. Um, let's have a look. So we were. How about the 15-minute? SMT. That's down. SMT. No, that's also down. No SMTs. No. Uh, no. Today was it's Monday as well. Usually the best day for this strategy. Uh, Stop that. But we've got a new funded now, so we can't fail this one. We can't fail this one. And if we do, buy another one. And then we buy another one. And then we buy another one. So. What a retard. Eh? What a retard. I don't know. I've got nothing more to say really. Besides, don't fucking take 2 trades on the day, and if you do, de-risk. Like, don't risk more than 3% on the day. But my view was, if he just gets the funded past, which I'm kind of still thinking, just risk a high percentage to either lose the funded faster or pass the funded faster. Instead of sitting there for days, just fucking sitting in uh, break even, just fucking either blow it, which should force you to lock in more, or pass it, which is the outcome you want. So, but that's all for today, folks. I'll catch you in the next trade recap or the next trade review. Ta-ra, tatty bye, sleep well. Yep.